What's up guys, it's Cobalt here and welcome back to another video. For the week of my birthday, I kind of took a spontaneous trip to go visit Gerrie all the way over in Canada, and I had like such an amazing time. It was so awesome, and we filmed so much content together for both of our channels. So in the coming weeks or months or whatever, you guys should hopefully see those get posted. So I'm very excited because I mean those videos are going to be utter chaos, but I think it's going to be really funny and it will just be fun to like relive the experience by editing those videos. But Gerrie requested that I filmed a haul video, so this video is pretty much just for her. We're both definitely the type of friends that first off are like addicted to buying things, but then also are enablers for each other, where we're like, should I buy this? Yeah, you should definitely buy this. Okay, I'm gonna buy this. That kind of thing. So I bought a lot of stuff, and it is actually a miracle that I managed to get everything home. Sadly, I had to leave behind this little Krampus plushie that she gave me, and my ketchup chips, of course. I'm devastated. So that just means that I have to come back. But I managed to get everything else home, so I'm gonna film this haul video. Some of the stuff is LPS related, some of it's just completely random, and I feel like I'm just gonna be kind of filming this in a random order as well, but I hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to start off with the things that Gerrie gave me. So first off is this Fuggler, which I've never owned one of these before, and I think it's pretty clear why she gave me this one. He looks exactly like Cobalt, so I'm just gonna stick him back here, add him to the Cobalt shrine. I love it. He's so silly. Oh my god. I did not even organize like the piles of things that are next to me. She also gave me this. So I am a huge fan of the LPS sharks. Eddie the Shark, if you know, you know. But I have all of them except for this one and the pink one, and she gave me this one. She is so cute. This is from the blind bag wave, where it was like the G2 pets with just plain colors, and then they had the G3 eyes. It's like really hard to find online for some reason, so now I have it, and I'm so excited about that. So my shark collection is now almost complete. She also gave me this, which does not fit on camera, but it's this alien plushie. Here is the brand right here. I've never owned any of these plushies, which I say after I literally just bought another one yesterday, the Demogorgon one, but they feel really cool. I really like the material of them, so I'm glad to own that. Here is a bag of mini brands. This is one of the main videos that we filmed that's going up on my channel. She bought a bunch of the retro mini brands, which are my favorite ones, and so we got a lot of cool ones. There's also a million of the bananas, which I didn't want, but now I have like 5 of them. Yeah, there's another one right here. So I'm not gonna spoil what all is in here, but you can kind of see, so you just have to stay tuned for the video. But this bag in particular, I totally thought was gonna make like my backpack get flagged by TSA going through the airport, because what even is that? But it didn't, so that's kind of a miracle. And then here's another Cobalt lookalike. There he is. This is from the Build-A-Bear store. I've been to Build-A-Bear like 3 times, never bought a Build-A-Bear, but Gerrie got me this one because it looks like Cobalt. It even has like the brown eyes, which is kind of crazy. I think that's all the specific things that she gave me. She also gave me this LPS, because obviously nobody wants this one. He looks so weird, and I really like this base. Like, I think it's cute, but whatever's happening here just isn't it. So I'm probably gonna customize this one, but thank you, Gerrie. Okay, so I think now is just like all the random stuff that I bought. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I have all the piles of things here with me. So I'll show you guys some more LPS. Yeah, I spent my money on this, you guys. So here are all of the little pet shops that we found at Value Village. Gerrie's like always finding stuff there, and I'm like, damn, I want to go to a Value Village so bad, even though it's literally like the same as Goodwill. It's actually way better. Half the things in this haul are from Value Village, which is crazy. So we have a video about all these too. Technically I got one more, which is a Greyhound, but I traded that to my friend Theo, who we also met up with, which I'll talk about later in the video too, because he also gave me some things. But yeah, so I'm not gonna like fully show them to you. You'll have to wait for the video, but you can kind of see them here. So I'd say it was a pretty successful haul. This cat is my favorite one though. I'm really excited about her. Here are some LPS from random blind boxes. I also got the pink cat, but again, traded that one to Theo. So, yeah, these are the blind box ones. This one, he's my favorite. He's very, very bobbly. I'll probably honestly replace the one that I already have in my collection with this guy, just because, you know, the sentimental value. I don't even know why I got this octopus. We saw one blind box that was like low-key exploding out of the side, so I was like, I wonder what LPS that is. We thought it was going to be the koala. Of course, it was the one that I really don't want, so I don't even know why I got it. But now I have another octopus that I am not sure what to do with. Then we found these guys. Literally manifested them into existence. Yeah, here's these ones. I got a third of her too, but also gave it to Theo, and I think I gave him the best one, because what is even happening? And I gotta just point this out in this video. They didn't even put the spots on the rest of her ears. She's the ugliest little pet shop I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry. There's nothing redeemable about her. I hate her. These guys will also be in a video that we did together. And then of course, here are the Great Danes. Oh my god. god, I am obsessed with them. This one's my favorite. His name is Beef. You will see why in one of the videos. Okay, this is the ugly one, and then I think this one is Beef's brother named Pork, but Beef is the best one. So me and Gerrie are just obsessed with this LPS, so the fact that we like literally found him was so amazing. These guys were at Canadian Walmart, and I think on the sign it said they were like $5 or $6, which for me, paying in USD, they were cheap as hell. So I'm very excited about these ones as well. I'll put him in the background because he is so cute. And then I'll just show you the rest of the LPS I have in this pile, which is these guys. These were the ones that I traded from Theo. He really only brought G7 LPS, but I was like, obviously it's a lot easier for me to just find LPS in general, so I was like, I'll trade you whatever you want from my little trade pile. So I'm probably going to be customizing all of these, but they are pretty useful bases. Yeah, I'm definitely filming this video in the most random order possible. So I'm just going to show you the other things that Theo gave me while we're talking about him. But we've been friends since like 2020, I think, and I made 2 customs for him a long time ago that I just was like never able to send, so it was really cool that I could give them to him in real life. But he gave me the stickers. This is his little Fursona Jinx, and then there's this little deer with Tim Hortons cup, and then the collie. So I love these. They are so cute. Go check out Theo over on Instagram. Obviously check out Gerrie too, but I feel like more people know who she is. But I'll put all their links down below in the description, and then I'll take her out of the bag. Theo also brought this custom that he just finished and gave it to me. I'm gonna fix a little chip on her eyelashes, and I might gloss the eyes too, but she is so cute, and I think he did a really great job on the gradients and just the custom in general. So everybody go comment and say, Theo, make more customs. I really had a plan. Like, I put everything into different piles of where I got them, but now I'm just showing it in completely random order. I had to get a sticker. I like getting souvenir stickers from places I go, and same with souvenir pins. I got this one at the airport right as I was leaving, and I chose one with the lobster because of this photo right here. I feel like that just speaks for itself. I wish they had one with the train, because we almost got hit by a train, but they didn't. I guess these rocks are part of the haul, so here they are. This one is from Nova Scotia, and this one is from Prince Edward Island. Okay, so I am going to show the rest of the things that I bought at Value Village now. Just backtrack a bit. I got these at Dollarama. That's not interesting at all, but also always wanted to go to Dollarama because of Gerrie's videos, even though it's the same as Dollar Tree, but it's also low-key better. So back to Value Village. I got this. It is an ELO cassette of their greatest hits. I was gonna say that I don't have a cassette player, but actually I do, so technically I could listen to this. This is one of the things where Gerrie was like, you have to get this, and I was like, okay. But I love ELO. They're one of my favorite bands, so hopefully this actually works. But here's the cassette. That's so cool. I've actually never owned a cassette before, so I feel like this is a fitting one to start off with. And obviously it was $2 Canadian, which is like $1 for me probably. So then I have a pile of VHS because I collect VHS, and I have a video store near me that I go to all the time. Usually I'm buying like $5 VHS, like that's kind of the cheapest that I've seen in person. I've got a couple for $3. All the ones at Value Village were $2.99, which is a total steal. And these are all ones where like if I saw them here in LA, they would first off be higher priced. Maybe not the one I just showed you because it's just some X-Files episodes, but they'd be higher priced and they would sell out basically instantly. When I show you some of the other ones, you will definitely know why. But clearly there is not as big of a VHS culture in Nova Scotia as there is in LA, which duh, like that's pretty self-explanatory. These are also like super dusty, so I feel like they've been there for a while. But here are the first 2. They are some episodes of the X-Files. It's kind of something that I'm trying to do with my VHS. I can literally show you my collection over here. I'm trying to get all of the X-Files episodes on VHS. I don't even know if that's possible or if I can find all of them. I honestly might have these ones. I'll have to double check, but I got them just because they were there. So just in case I didn't have them already. And obviously good price because the ones that I bought before were $3 and these were basically $3, but $3 Canadian, so cheaper for me. Then I managed to get all of the Lord of the Rings films. I think, yeah, they're all $3.90 or $2.99. So the first 2 were from, I'm putting them in the wrong order. The first 2 were from like one Value Village, and then the third one was from another. The third one is such a long movie that it's 2 tapes. This is also going to be kind of a weird experience for me because I've literally only watched the extended versions of Lord of the Rings, and I have those on DVD, but again, the movies are so long that each one is 2 discs, so 2 VHS does not surprise me, but I assume these are all the theatrical version. It doesn't say anywhere else. I think I've seen Fellowship of the Ring at my video store pretty frequently, but definitely never seen this one, and obviously it would be like marked up because it's 2 tapes in one. But then I got Memento. Obviously, Christopher Nolan, great director. I'm not like obsessed with this movie. Like, there's a lot more Nolan movies that I would much rather watch. But again, saw this for $3. It would be a lot more expensive at my video store, and Memento is a good movie, so I was like, I'll just get it. And, you know, honestly, like, this one's a little bit ripped at the top, but I feel like the cases are all pretty good condition for what they are. Then I got Men in Black because this movie is just awesome, and why would I not buy it if it's $3? Like, come on. This one's kind of random. I got European Vacation. I feel like we also just summoned this into existence because we were talking about it the day before we found it, so I was like, all right, I have to buy this. And then finally, the one that would be super marked up from $3 and would sell out instantly, I found Spider-Man on VHS. This is insane. It's also like a really pristine case, so I'm like, I kind of can't get over this. This is definitely one of the best finds that I got. So Sam Raimi Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Now I want to find the other ones. I don't even know if Spider-Man 3 would be on VHS, but Spider-Man 2 would be pretty cool. But yeah, so hopefully all of them work. Like, honestly, I feel like I can't really trust Value Village to know that the tapes are in working condition, but $3, you know, whatever, I'll take it. So now, aside from that, the majority of the other things we bought were from Walmart, so I'm gonna show all the Walmart things. I got quite a bit of Stranger Things related things because it's Stranger Things season right now, so I got this Demogorgon figure. I could have bought all these in the US, but like, I just bought them there because why not? So I got this figure. He's really cool. It has a closed mouth head as well, which I'll probably never use because the open mouth is way better. And then it has this stand here. And then here are there's some really weird Stranger Things figures. Like, I don't really like the style of any of the blind boxes they do. Like, what is going on with Eleven's face? But this Dustin one, I wanted so bad, and Gerrie pulled that one for me, and he's so cute, so I love that one. This 11 came with the pizza box, so like, I'm not mad about that. I'll use this. And then here's Max. Kind of weird. I think maybe I'll probably buy more of them because I'm just insane, but yeah, so I got those, and then I got some Legos. So I finally got my hands on some of the Spider-Verse Legos, so I got these ones. There's other ones that I want to get, but I used the little, like, the new app where it shows you, like, which Legos are in the blind boxes, so shout out Jay from Zombie X Corn for turning me on to that. But I wanted Gwen the most and the werewolf, so I'm glad that I got both of those. The one of Miguel, or Spider-Man 2099, is just really cool, so I wanted him too, and he has the little guy. And then this one, I have no stakes in this character because it's literally not even a character in the movie, but it is a fan character, so it's kind of cool that they turned them into a Lego, but honestly, I just wanted the hat, so that's why I got that one. They came with some little accessories, and then some of them have alternate heads, like these two, but they're somewhere in my room. I don't know where they are. And then I got another Stranger Things thing and another plushie, which is this Demogorgon. I mean, I love Stranger Things. It's like my favorite thing ever, but more specifically, I love the Demogorgons, so. Okay, what else do I have? So then, oh, here's some other thing that Gerrie gave me. She gave me the LPS Valentine's Day cards because I was never able to find these for some reason. So here are all the stickers, Prescott Hill and Tail Napkin artwork, so go follow both of them on Instagram. But yeah, it's super cute. I mostly just wanted them for like the stickers and just to see the art on the cards. But then the last things that I bought at Walmart were some DVDs. So the first thing I got, oh my god, you literally can't see it. Hang on, let me take off the plastic wrap. So the first thing I got was this Blu-ray with 5 Stephen King movies. I mainly got it because it has both the Pet Sematary movies and Silver Bullet. I've never seen The Dead Zone or The Stand. I honestly didn't even know they made an adaptation of The Stand. Pet Sematary is like my favorite book of all time, and I kind of hate both of the movies, but also like watching them, so I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but Silver Bullet is sick. I'm glad I got that. And it's like 5 movies for a pretty good price. Like, Walmart's kind of goated like that. And then I bought movies that I already have. This is the collector's edition with Terrifier 2 and 3, but then it also comes with Art Attack, which is basically like a making of, which I thought was only available on Screambox for streaming, but I saw this in the DVD. This is a Blu-ray, I think, but I saw it and I was like, I gotta get that so I can actually watch it. So hyped about this. That's probably like one of the best things that I got at Walmart. Again, definitely could have bought that at my Walmart, but bought it in Canada instead. And then the last thing, this is just DVDs, not Blu-rays, but it is this bootleg looking ass Friday the 13th with 8 movies. So I think that's like everything except for Jason Takes Manhattan and Jason X. So I'm not even like a big fan of Friday the 13th. I'll be so honest. I've seen the first one, obviously. I think I've seen up to 3, and then I've seen Jason X. The reason why I bought this was because I can talk about it now that the job is over, but the past 2 months I've been working at Universal Studios Hollywood for horror nights, and I've been in the Friday the 13th maze. So I figured this would be a good time to actually watch all of the movies, and since it's a DVD, not like a Blu-ray or anything, I can watch it in the TV that I have in my room, which only plays VHS and DVDs. So that's why I bought this. The cover's actually crazy because it even has like the French title because it's from Canada, so I don't know what's up with that, but whatever. So then we got more physical media. I got some CDs. I got 2 Smiths CDs. I mean I like the Smiths, but I'm not like crazy about them. But these were a good price where it was like cheaper for me to buy the CD than to just get it on iTunes, because what I do with CDs is I just put them on iTunes anyways. And then I got a Triumph CD, which is one of my favorite bands of all time, and they're a Canadian band, so I was like, okay, I gotta buy the CD in Canada. Okay, so that's pretty much everything. I did also get a couple t-shirts, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, so here's all the shirts that I got. Check out how sick this shirt I'm wearing is, though. I did not buy this there. I got this at Hot Topic and then cut off the sleeves, but it's dope. So anyways, first shirt that I bought, the other 3 were gifts from Gerrie, but I got this shirt at Spencer's. So it's a Terrifier shirt, and the design is mostly on the back. Pretty sick, but it's got like that faded kind of wash on it, and I wanted the shirt for a while, but I don't really live near any Spencer's, so when I saw it at the one we were at, I was like, all right, I'm buying it. And it's a very comfortable shirt, so I like it a lot. So then Gerrie gave me this. This is from the discount section at Spencer's, so it has Ash from Evil Dead. I think this is very funny. It's actually Evil Dead 2, which is the best Evil Dead movie and one of my favorite movies ever, so thank you, Gerrie. I literally have an Evil Dead poster right here. The other 2 shirts were from the concert, so, and Gerrie bought both of them for me. Like, she did not have to do that, but she did, so thank you. So here is the first one. It's like a normal t-shirt with an off-white color, which I really like, and it has Foreigner Tour 2025 on the front, and then on the back it shows all of the cities that they went to, so that's pretty cool. Solid shirt, it fits really well. And then the other one we got matching of, it is this like sweater, again with the Foreigner, but this time it's like a jukebox theme, and it says the songs that they played, which is pretty sick. Also very comfortable, and I'm glad that me and Gerrie get a matching one. So shout out Gerrie for buying me all the t-shirts. I really appreciate it. And then the final things that I have, which were also from the Foreigner concert, are some stickers. So Gerrie did buy these for me as well, so thank you again for that. But here's this one. It's got the train on it, so again, symbolic of the fact that we almost got hit by a train. And it also matches the shirt that Gerrie got. And then here's this one with the jukebox, which again has all the songs on it and matches the sweater that we both got. Some kind of matches the t-shirt that I got, but Foreigner World Tour. And then this one's my favorite because it's like a bunch of tapes. It says Foreigner and then has, again, titles of all of their songs, and I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, to wrap up the video, I had a really, really awesome time hanging out with Gerrie, getting to just visit like a really beautiful place, actually experiencing fall weather because I unfortunately cannot do that in LA, which sucks because fall is my favorite season. And then also the Foreigner concert was just like awesome because I could have gone to the concert myself, but I would have just been going alone, and that's lame. So the fact that I got to go with somebody who also loves the band as much as I do was really, really fun. But yeah, as I said in the beginning of the video, obviously we recorded a bunch of content for both of our channels, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited to post them and watch them, and I hope that you guys are too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!